Framer Charity says blink twice if you need rescuing. So there you go. There's the troll message. Obviously, you've been my captive since February, right? What I did is I had a lasso and I threw it across the United States. And I lassoed her. And I slowly pulled her across the contiguous United States until she arrived in Washington. And she's been tied up in my house since then, obviously. She's not actually a willing, resident here at all right now in regards to me dramatic-wise, right? There's nothing. In fact, games are dead. Everything's dead. Kind of a slow time. So what do the trolls do when they're bored? Let's make up the new conspiracy theory. So their conspiracy theory is 1 Minute Man doesn't exist. He's a phantom. He's a ghost, a ghoulie. Or maybe he's an alternate personality that I invented in my head. So every day here, when I say, oh, 1 Minute Man contributed, it's a lie. I'm making it up, all right? First of all, if I were making it up, the only person I'm hurting is myself. I'm faking contributions? For what purpose exactly? Right? Like how dumb does that sound? I'm faking contributions, right? What are you, stupid? How do you even, I don't even know how you get past that first question of why would Phil fake contributions on his own stream? How does that even make sense what you're saying? It doesn't, all right? It just doesn't make sense. Now, the thing is, I guess where this weird conspiracy theory came up from is that 1 Minute Man always tips daily behind the scenes, meaning there's no pop-up on stream when he tips. And I've already explained how this happened. He did used to tip publicly on the streams. If you go back about a year and a half, he was tipping publicly on the streams. What happened was, if you remember, Streamlabs, which is the processing company I used to get tips through, one day banned me. But they didn't just ban me, they shadow banned me. They sent me no notice, they didn't explain it. One day people are like, I'm trying to tip and it won't go through. I don't even know what's going on. Can you answer, Phil? Do you know what's going on? And I said, I don't know. And I couldn't figure it out either. I wrote them a question. Like, I asked them, and they ghosted me. Okay? So it wasn't just me. Apparently, they did the same thing to, like, Wings of Redemption and others. So I switched from Streamlabs over to Stream Elements, and that's what I've been using since then. But in the interim, there was, like, maybe 2 days where I didn't have a way to tip me publicly through the streams where you could get a pop-up. So I had to I say, hey, if you want to help and support me behind the scenes, please tip me, and here's my PayPal account you can send it to. And at that time, 1 Minute Man started tipping me that way. And ever since, 1 Minute Man has tipped me that way. Okay? They never opted to go to the new Stream Elements method to get a pop-up on stream. They're just doing it, through the directly to the PayPal. Which is fine if they're not looking for public recognition. I still shout them out. I still put them on the leaderboard, but they never really, I think very few times have they left a message. So I think one time it was happy birthday, Phil, or something like that, right? Now, the funny part about this is the silliness of it, is that people are like, well, if the guy is tipping behind the scenes every day and he's tipping exactly the same time, and it's always when you go on break, you must be tipping yourself. I just want you to think about this. Tipping yourself. That doesn't even make sense. I would say, if you're going to say I'm lying and just saying the tip doesn't exist, that's one thing. Tipping myself. I'm purposely sending funds to myself through a payment processor that takes a cut of the funds. I'm pissing money away on a daily basis. Why are you so stupid? Why? How could you even fathom that would be something happening? I mean, I don't know how much dumber you could be. For a hobby as a child, did you just run into walls head first? Like, duh. No. That makes no sense what you're saying. Yikes. But anyway, no. I'm not making it. The other thing is that, oh, well, see, he only gets those tips during his breaks, so obviously he's making it up or whatever. It's not true. There have been days on a marathon when I don't take my break around that time. And then I come back and I'm like, oh, guys, just so you know, I was just checking my emails during my actual break later, and I noticed that 1 Minute Man had tipped me, and I didn't even notice it because we were live streaming at the time. I didn't stop to check, and there's no pop-up for his contribution. So now let's add it. Go back and watch some of my marathons, and you will see that that's happened frequently during a marathon, is when my break is not aligned. That's what happens. So it's just so dumb, because here's what it is. They want to bring up something that they know I cannot show evidence of, because if I tried to show you evidence that the tips were really coming through, it would basically dox the person, right? It would give you their information. It would give you their email address or whatever. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not a dunce. But that's what they want. They're like, maybe if we get enough people saying that 1 Minute Man is fake and doesn't exist, then just maybe Phil will do something stupid to get him in trouble. I am not you. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to do something stupid because I'm not an idiot like you. So you can stop with your bullshit. Go ahead and pass your dumb fuck conspiracy theories in circles. Nothing you say makes any sense. You're a waste of everyone's time, including mine. Get fucked. I'm not answering that question ever again because it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Okay.